our subject about lipids. Lipids are biological macromolecules or polymers consist of smaller monomers called fatty acids. As shown in the lipid map, which clarifies types of lipids and their examples. First, simple lipids, which are esters of fatty acids with various alcohols. Fatty acids are classified into 1. Saturated fatty acid, lauric acid C12H28O2, myristic acid C14H30O2, palmitic acid C16H32O2, stearic acid C18H36O2. 2. Unsaturated fatty acids, linoleic acid, linolenic acid, and oleic acid. These figures shows the difference between saturated and unsaturated fatty acids. Saturated fatty acids contain single bond, while unsaturated fatty acids contain double bond. Better is unsaturated fatty acid as it lowers cholesterol and reduces the risk of heart diseases. About this figure, which clarifies the difference between linoleic acid and linolenic acid. Linoleic acid, which is called omega-6 fatty acid, linolenic acid, which is called omega-3 fatty acid. In cause of increasing omega-6, it acts as pro-inflammatory, and this is dangerous and not very first form of simple lipid is triglyceride. Triglyceride consists of 3 fatty acids and 1 glycerol. Glycerol is an alcohol containing 3 hydroxyl group. This equation shows the formation of triglyceride. Fat triglyceride solid at room temperature, while oil triglyceride liquid at room temperature. Example: vegetable oil like corn oil, canola oil, soybean oil, sunflower oil. Second form of triglyceride is wax. Wax is an ester of long-chain alcohol and a fatty acid. Importance: their strongly hydrophobic nature allows them to function as water repellents on the leaves of some plants, on feathers, and on the cuticle of certain insects. Examples like lanolin, beeswax, and wool spermicides. Second, compound lipids. Conjugated lipids are lipids linked with other molecules like phospholipid, phosphatant lipid, glycolipid, glucosant lipid, lipoprotein, protein, and lipid. First form of compound lipid is phospholipid. Phospholipid (PLS) in our cell membrane consists of polar phosphate head group, phosphorus molecule, and 4 oxygen molecules negatively charged. 2 fatty acid chains, long chain of hydrogen and carbon uncharged. They both held together by third molecule called glycerol. Glycerol is trihydroxyl sugar alcohol with 3 carbon atoms and 3 hydroxyl groups. Phospholipid is considered as amphipathic molecule. Phosphate head is hydrophobic, water-loving face outward, while lipid tail is hydrophobic, water-fearing face inward. Importance of phospholipids. Phospholipids act as barriers in the cell membrane to protect both the cell and the organelles inside the cell. Phospholipids work as emulsifier in the body, that is maintain organelles organized and divided to work more efficiently. Phospholipids are pathways for the passage of substances like H2O, O2, CO2 across the cell membrane. Phospholipids work as pillars to the cell membrane. Phospholipids support the flexibility and the fluidity of membranes. Phospholipid types. Some types of phospholipid: glycerophospholipid, phosphatidylcholine BC, phosphatidylinositol BI, phosphatidylglycerol BG, and cardiolipin CL. Glycerophospholipid phosphoglycerides have glycerol backbone, consists of head group, hydrophobic side chain, and aliphatic chain. Head group may vary in chemical makeup, resulting in different types of phospholipids. The structures of these phospholipids may be cylindrical, conical, or even universally conical. They work as an assistant in endocytosis with cholesterol and sphingolipid. They act as surfactant. Phosphatidylcholine BC makes up as much as 55% of total lipids. BC is a deuterium ion with a cylindrical shape. It is used to generate acetylcholine ACH neurotransmitter. BC may be converted to other lipids such as sphingomyelins, in addition to working as surfactant in the lungs.
Glycolipids. Cerebrosides. Glycolipids complex lipid consist of fatty acid, sphingosine, and carbohydrate. Glycolipids are richly present in nervous tissue. They help in development and function of brain, nerve, and pulse conduction. Glycolipids present in cell membrane serve as antigens. Blood group antigens, embryonic antigen, receptor sites for hormones. Glycolipids of cell membrane serve as markers for cellular recognition, which helps in cell-functioning, cell-cell interaction, cell growth, and differentiation. Also, cerebrosides are present in spleen, kidney, liver, adrenal gland, and lung. Kerosene, a cerebroside found in brain tissue and containing fatty acid, sphingosine, and galactose. It contains lignoceric acid, which is a saturated fatty acid, containing 24 carbon atoms. Phenosine, a cerebroside, which on hydrolysis yields galactose. Sphenogysin, and a long-chain alpha-hydroxy fatty acid. Third, derived lipids. Product result from hydrolysis of simple and compound lipids. Steroids. Steroids consist of 17 carbon atoms arranged in 4 rings, 3 6-membered rings and a single 5-membered rings fused together. Classification of steroids. They include the following groups: steroid hormones, sterols, cholesterol. Steroid hormone is a steroid that acts as hormone. Steroid hormones can be grouped into 2 classes: corticoids and sex hormones. Steroid hormones help control metabolism, inflammation, immune functions, electrolyte balance, reproductive functions. Cholesterol. Cholesterol is synthesized by the liver and intestine. Free cholesterol contains 27 carbon atoms. Body uses it to build the structure of cell membranes, make hormones like estrogen, testosterone, and adrenal hormones. Produce bile acids, which help the body digest fat, source of vitamin D. Terpenes are natural hydrocarbons with isoprene as building blocks and form a key component of essential oils. Terpenes contain less than 5 units of original carbon skeletons and can be grouped into the first 3 of the following. Monoterpenes, 2 units of isoprene, for example, menthol. Sesquiterpenes, 3 units of isoprene, for example, zingiprine. Diterpenes, 4 units of isoprene, for example, retinol.
Monoterpenes have the molecular formula C10H16. They may be linear, cyclic, or contain rings, monocyclic and bicyclic. Monoterpenes are found in the essential oils of many plants, including fruits, vegetables. They act as anti-tumor activity in animal and cell models. They have also antioxidant, antimicrobial, and antiprotozoa properties.
May play an important role in human health. Both are part of a balanced diet and as pharmaceutical agents because their capacity of treatment of cardiovascular disease and cancer. Carotenoids. Carotenoids are important plant pigments found in the photosynthetic pigment protein complex of plants. Photosynthetic bacteria, fungi, and algae, they are responsible for the bright colors of various fruits and vegetables. Lycopene is used as antioxidant. People who have more lycopene in their diet don't seem to have a risk of bladder cancer, Parkinson's disease, or even diabetes.